2009 Ford Edge rear shocks replacement. As you see, I'm at work. I'm going to come inside the trunk. I've already started. Pull up this bottom trim by hand. Gotta pry. And this trim will come out. Next, you can pull this carpet out. Just lift it up. Wiggle and pull. Twist and turn. And it'll come out. That's how it is. You gotta take that out. Next, remove these styrofoam pieces on the side of the spare tire. You should lift up, pull out, take them out on both sides, set them to the side. Next, you want to twist these little caps off on both sides. I don't know where this one is, so that saves me a step. Now you go around the edge and you pry up on the plastic with your hand or a special trim tool, and it'll all break free just like we pulled up here. You're going to do that on both sides. Also, we got electrical connections, so when you're pulling it apart, don't pull it all the way across to break it. Just pull it apart just to separate it. And we'll get that done on both sides. Got the trim separated. Now you can do one of two things. You could take off these little black clips at the bottom of the plastic on both sides using a pry tool, or you can just stick a screwdriver in here just to hold it open enough. And let me get us some light. And right in there is the top of the shock. Right here. You just gotta lift up this plastic or whatever this insulation is, and it'll reveal the nut. You can loosen that top nut on both sides. I'll let you know what the socket is. So all you do is you pull back this little flap. As you see, my socket is on there. It's got two nuts on there. They're 15 millimeters. And you can take them loose on both sides. Okay, in my case, I'm gonna break them loose on both sides, but I'm not gonna fully take them out. Then I'm gonna lift the vehicle up, and I'm gonna support the bottom of the frame so that don't nothing fall out. If you're trying to take this nut off and the whole thing is spinning, like it is in my case, just get some vice grips, clamp them to the top, and then get it off the rest of the way. So I got the nut loose on both sides. This is the driver's side, and this is the passenger side. Now I'm ready to work on the bottom. Because I'm at work using the lift, I'm just going to use the lift and take the vehicle up as high as I need it. Using a 19 millimeter socket, you can loosen or remove the bolt. As you see, mine is loose. I've done that on both sides. Mine is free on both sides, and you can take yours out and completely remove it. I'm going to clean these bolts up. So once I clean these bolts up, I've got my ladder. I'm going to climb to the top and loosen the top, the rest of the top of that shock. Realistically, I could bring the vehicle back down. I'm just gonna have somebody feed the shock up to the top for me, and just put the nut on the top of it and put the bottom bolt back in. So I got the new shocks. I got the hardware on them. These smaller nuts, they are 14 millimeter. The old ones we took off is a 15. They are the same thread, so if you don't want to change your socket or wrench, you can use the same one. So I'm gonna just climb up the ladder and just loosen up the top of the shocks and just let them fall out. Here's the old shocks. As you see, one is shorter than the other because it does not have any more rebound left in it. Once you push it down, it just stay compressed. So now I'm gonna feed the new ones up. Before you put them up there, put the metal plate with the C-cup up and the bushing goes down. Feed it up, and then when you get to the top, you gotta put the bushing on top and then the metal plate back on top. Then put your nut on there. So we got the bottom bolt and the top bolt in on both sides. You can go ahead and tighten everything up. It's a 15 wrench or a socket or whatever you want to use at the top, and a 19 at the bottom. Tighten everything up. We got both sides down except for the little black clips that's got to go in on the sides. Now we can put the styrofoam in on both sides. Now we can put the floor back in. Now we can put the bottom trim back in. And we are done. 09 Ford Edge rear shocks replacement. If it was helpful in any way, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Just gotta put my wheels on. I'm out.